I'm sorry, Nigeria is not good for my sanity, okay? And I have my reasons I'm going to tell you.
So, for $3 million, are you willing to spend the rest of your life in Nigeria and never step out for one day? Or would you rather live in anywhere of your choice around the world, living a basic standard lifestyle, not rich, but comfortable enough to afford your basic needs? Now, for this topic, to each his own. There is no right or wrong answer here. It is just based on individual differences. Your choices should have reasons, right? Because definitely, you know, I have my own choice. And I'm gonna tell you every bit of reason why I have made my choice. By the way, hope you're doing good today. So, if you know me at all, you will know that, look, I don't like to live in Nigeria. There is even no patriotism matter here. I do not want to live in Nigeria for any amount in the world. No, thank you. I'd rather live in a developed country with a developed mindset, with leaders and people who are ready to make things work. I want to live in an environment that every of my effort, I will reap the fruit and the labor.
I do not want to live in a country that will never ever get better. That's not a swear, that is what I believe in.
Look, that is what I've deduced based on the kind of people we have, based on the kind of mindset we have ruling our nation. That country cannot get better. I don't want to stay in a country that with the amount of money I have, I'll have to pay through my nose to be able to live a comfortable life. No, I don't want to have so much money. Give me that $3 million and I'm in Nigeria and I cannot even sleep well. Or say as I'm living in Nigeria, something happens to that money
and my hope has finished.
I'd rather live in a country that I know that if something happens to me, they got me. You know what I'm saying? They got my back. There's still hope for me to get back on my feet. Living back in Nigeria, and the reason why I'm using Nigeria here is because I am a Nigerian, and I think Nigeria is, I don't know how many African countries that is as corrupt as Nigeria. I think Nigeria is the #1 corrupt African country. Ha! Shit. Anyway, say, look, live talk. I'd rather live in a civilized country, yeah, that has my basic amenities and I'm good.
Hey, should I talk about the weather in Nigeria? Jesus, let me tell you something. When I was still living in Nigeria, ask my mom, ask my siblings, I used to take water bottle. Like everywhere I go, I have water. Ask my office, my team members in my office, I always sprinkled water on my body. Jesus, the heat.
Presently now, when I watch or when I see, you know, my family members find themselves, you need to see the kind of heat in this country. Jesus is Lord. The heat in Nigeria is not for my body system. I'm sorry. Thank you. See, okay, on a more serious note, I've got very thin skin and my skin dries out easily. So when I stay in a hot environment, it literally feels like my blood is boiling, if you can imagine. So I'm quite veiny and all. So heat is my enemy. That's one of the #1 reasons why I do not want to live in Nigeria.
I cannot blossom. I can't blossom in Nigeria. I'm sorry.
2,000 years later.
Using the current epidemic going on in the world now, say other reasonable countries are doing their best to get their citizens sorted. No matter what level you are, look, you are eating, you are balling, you are living comfortable. I know that it's not life like usual, but everybody's covered. Everybody has hope, right? But look at back in our home country, Nigeria. No, this tells you everything. It is too bad that our country is not even prepared for unforeseen circumstances. Hey, Jesus is Lord, Yahweh. Despite the fact that they have not set money aside to sort people out in case of situations like this, they have been getting funding from different people, Nigerians and outsiders likewise. But none of the citizens are able to benefit from this money. What a country. In this kind of country, if I lose my job, now one chance, so you all know. Nigeria is not a country you can walk down to your local government council and tell them that, oh, I do not have a home, or I am broke, or I cannot feed, you know. Please help me. Or yo, serious one chance. Look, so I'd rather live in a country that has their system working. I'm sure to get good medical facility, the status of my health matters to the government, my family matters to the government, my future, my education matters to the government. If I'm not able to afford anything at the time, I can easily get loan and support from the government and get things sorted. If I need a car right now and I'm not able to afford it, I can get funding from the government and sort myself out in the meantime. If I need a roof over my head, I can ask the government in the meantime to support me. Come on. I'd rather live in that kind of country than stay in the kind of country that if anything happens to my finance tomorrow, I'm in my village picking kernels. I want to live in the kind of environment that I can hop on the train or get into my car and get on the road by 2 a.m. because there is a matter of urgency and I need to get something without fear. I tell you, you do not know the amount of peace of mind and long life you'll have when you know that you live in a safe environment. Safety for me is key. I want to live in an environment where I and my household can breathe in fresh air. I was on YouTube the other day and I came across this YouTuber Nello KK who was talking about the kind of air they breathe. Yeah, it was Nello, yeah, in Port Harcourt. Look, I know they call it soot or something due to the fact that they mine oil in the environment. Yeah, all of the gases and carbon, bad air, all of those things mixed together produce this black, Jesus, this black substance in the air. You need to see how dark the particles trapped by their AC filter cut. Now imagine that kind of air being breathed on a daily basis by you and members of your family. The government are not unaware of this situation. They will not say they do not know. They are the ones responsible for that kind of disaster, and the problem is they are not even looking for solution. They're not providing facilities or anything to trap those kind of substances to get this thing sorted for people to be able to breathe fresh air. Guess what? They don't care. I do not know when our people will get sent. I do not know when they will become wise. Now look at the epidemic going on in the whole world now. They are not able to travel around. They are not able to jet away like before. Everybody is stuck. Why not make your home habitable? What does it take? We are even richer back in Nigeria than most of these countries. Look at these small neighboring African countries. Even Ghana here, our neighbors. Ghana is one country I'm really proud of. These people, with the little they have, they're able to go far. They're able to do a lot. It's a shame the kind of country we are living in, to be honest. For any amount in the world, I don't want to stay in Nigeria. I don't want to live in Nigeria. Even if I live currently in the UK, even if you dash me $3 million or more, I'm not going back to Nigeria. Wait, let me think about the life in Nigeria. No. No, may God help me. But come to think about it, eventually when one gets old, right, you have to go back to your home country. What are you going to do when that time reaches? Hey, God, do. Let me tell you, there is no crime in living abroad all the rest of your life, right?
Yeah, there's no crime. I and my children, my whole family, we're going to live abroad, live in developed countries until...
I don't know. I'm not going to say until Nigeria gets better because I don't know how it's going to get better. I know that thing about living in Nigeria. You see intimidation there. Hey, Baba. No, Nigeria is #1. You see this status thing, class thing, the rich, the poor. Nigeria is the headquarters. If you live in Nigeria, your status is obvious. So there are the people who are up there, then there are the people who are at the bottom. You see this status thing, Jesus is Lord. And you know, when you can check your bank account, check yourself, weigh yourself, you can tell. You can classify yourself already. You know where you fall under. I don't want to live that life. Ask other people who live in diaspora, whether you're rich or poor. Nobody knows. We all go to the same supermarket. Nobody's even actually poor because there is a standard of living in this country and everybody lives up to that standard. If you're not able to afford it, the government helps you, elevates you up to the standard. So everybody's like this. We go to the same supermarket, we go to the same hospital. Do you know that the hospital I gave birth to my baby, my second son, is where Boris Johnson was admitted when he contracted the virus? Check it out. Ordinary Nigerian citizen like you and I. Look at what I'm talking about. But in Nigeria, can I go to the hospital that Buhari is going to? I cannot even afford it, my sister, my brother. You see what I'm talking about? In Nigeria, for you to have a right, you need to have connection. You need to know people. You need to know powers that big. Like you need to have the buttons to press. If not, you're the grass, man. You're the grassroots. Everybody's gonna be stepping on your head. Yes.
You're the poor masses.
My sis. Even if you think you have that $3 million, I tell you, by the time you buy one house in Banana Island, fixing one or two, or maybe get one or two investments, before you know it, what will chop down your money? It will come, and before you know, your money is gone. You see that class thing, it irritates the heck out of me. Education and educating your kids, you need to have a certain amount of money, belong to a certain class before your children can go to good schools. If you hear the kind of amounts they pay for all of these good schools, even the $3 million they gave you has finished on top school fees if you have 3 children. But in good developed countries like the ones we live in, you do not have to pay exorbitantly for your children to get educated. Although there are private schools where people pay huge amount of money, but you do not have to pay. The basic standard schools here are good and world standard. You will not have to pay through your nose, and your kids will still get good quality education. Yeah, this is my own point of view, and as I said before, there are no wrong opinions, there are no wrong answers. Tell me what your thoughts are. Do you support me, or do you think with $3 million you're good and you can stay in Nigeria and live perfectly? But you have to convince me down in the comment section. Tell me how. Tell me how you're gonna make it work. Tell me what steps you're gonna take. Tell me how you think you can make it work for you. And whatever other opinion or contribution you have, leave them in the comment section. I'll definitely reply them. I hope you enjoyed today's topic. Please like and share. And head over to the next video. I'll catch you there. Let's go.